Hey guys, I'm Colwen back with another Transformers video, and today I've got Transformers Generations War for Cybertron Deluxe Class Soundwave. There was a Voyager one. I never really cared for that one, so we got the Deluxe one. Before there was the War for Cybertron trilogy with Siege, Earthrising, Kingdom. There was the video games War for Cybertron and Fall of Cybertron, and they of course had toys. They were a subline of the Generations line. And so here we have Soundwave, and it's, I think, a good representation of its on-screen counterpart. I haven't played the game in a long time, but I remember playing it a little bit, and this wasn't bad for Soundwave. He's got this blocky core with these long, lanky limbs, but it kind of works for Soundwave. Soundwave gets away with being long and lanky and looking like he's a nerd that hasn't gotten out to work out in a really long time. It works for him. Let's go ahead and bring in War for Cybertron, Megatron. They look good together, man. Yeah, that Soundwave's going to be real loyal to that Megatron. That's good stuff. No back kibble at all. He's even got some type of weird Decepticon logo on his back. Yeah, his wheels kind of do fold up awkwardly, but yeah, oh well, he's got head swivel. His chest does open up. There is no storage for any minions. That's where we actually store the weapons when he transforms. He's got the silver legs and all that stuff. Nah, he's got good stuff. Let's bring in Film Noir Spider-Man. We've got Hubcap. Where is Scourge? Here is Scourge, and I've lost Soda Can. There's Soda Can. And we need to bring in the Barricade. And here is the dead Autobot. And it's actually kind of sad. Yeah, this is the Deluxe. He was noticeably taller and noticeably bigger, and I'm pretty sure he's got a higher part count. These War for Cybertron guys came out in 2009. So before we transform them, of course, we gotta bring in the other sound waves. So I've got here Transformers Prime Soundwave. I've got Beast Hunters Soundwave. We've got War for Cybertron, the video game. We've got Transformers RID 2015. We've got the Bumblebee movie Soundwave. We've got Siege of Cybertron Soundwave. And we've got Kingdom Wars Core Class Soundwave. And it is kind of interesting to see how they changed the designs of Soundwave over the years. Prime Soundwave here was a drastic departure of what Soundwave really looked like, but he still looks really, really slick. And the other ones afterwards kind of lean back into the whole, cassette chest box thing, even though they don't really turn into cassette players other than the Kingdom War one down here in front. But, yeah, that's all the Soundwaves next to each other. Let's get back to whoever's video it is. So, articulation real quick. His head is on a swivel. And did we get a good close look at that head? That is absolutely Soundwave right there. His shoulder gun is on a swivel also. He's got ball-jointed shoulders. He's got an in and out hinge. I think this is mainly for transformation. He's got an under-the-shoulder swivel. He's got an absolute more than 90-degree elbow, but it reaches a certain point where it looks broken and hanging off at a weird angle. So but it's there. It's an option. It's there. He does not... Hold on a second. So where was I? He doesn't have a waist swivel, which kind of sucks, but that's because of transformation. His transformation has these weird hinges in the waist. He does have very nice ball-jointed hips. He has all kinds of unblockable. Dude, he's gonna pull the Steven Seagal right there. Yeah, it's Sound Seagal. He's got a thigh swivel. He's got a very nice knee bend. He's got ball-jointed ankles with all kinds of hinge going on there. And the way the ball joint is cut, the ball joint actually lets him taper the feet backwards, up and down. So he's got a swivel and a hinge going on there. So he, despite not having a waist joint, dude, I didn't even intend, but like that's good stuff right there. Like, yeah, the head being on a bowl joint or having another hinge in there would be nice. But this is like 2010, so like this kind of articulation on a 2010 figure, nah, this is good stuff. This is good stuff. Let's go ahead and transform him. We're gonna take his gun here and we're gonna push that in there, open up his chest, and it doesn't matter which side you put them in. You just stick them in his chest like a pair of big old AA batteries, and that, yeah, no, him storing his weapons like batteries, that absolutely works for Soundwave. So, transformation now. Give me a moment. Open these panels on his shoulders up, then take the shoulders and loop them up over his head, and that just, there you go. Head's concealed. Take these, take the wheels, and then they're on these double hinges, bring them up around to where they're facing the chest. And as we go, actually, let me bring him real quick. Let me do his sound player mode. Okay, I'm sorry. Hold on a second. His hands. Twist his fists to where they're facing downwards, or just stick them straight down? I think you can just stick them straight down, and then this tab on the back of the wrist is going to go into this spot on the back of the shoulder. Maybe, okay, I think you do need to turn the fists facing downwards so that you have the, no, I'm still doing something wrong here. What am I doing wrong here? Oh, okay, that's what I'm doing. See, that's the thing you gotta remember with these Transformers. Like, they want the different parts to be in specific spots. So, like, okay, so, see, here we have the arm still kind of untransformed. You need to turn it to where the top of the hand, the back of the hand, is going to line up inside the arm there. Then you turn to where the arm is facing inwards towards the torso, and then that tab is going to line up with that slot, like that. And here we have him in his Cybertronian lamp, night lamp mode. Yeah, that's streetlight mode. There we go. Let's continue on to boombox mode. For boombox mode, take the feet and turn them around 180, and then there's this piece here is on a little spring to help it pop out of place. And then once you have it out of place, because see there's a spring right there, push the foot backwards and just collapse it up against there like that. Now, again, for boombox mode, we're going to bring the hips up and make them upside down, and kind of wrap the foot around the side. So have the hip upside down so you can bring the whole leg upwards and rest it on the side. And I believe we go ahead and take this part right here, and we need to swivel these panels around here. And that's not perfect, but that's my Cybertronian boombox mode right there. Yeah, that's where I'm gonna call mine. It's a very bulky, shelf heavy. Like I don't think I'm gonna be taking this anywhere. This is definitely a hardcore sound system that I'm gonna put on a nice entertainment system. Get a plasma screen TV on top, you know, maybe a couple of game consoles down below. Yeah, that's a good sound system, actually. I should put that in the dollhouse sometime. It does have the big old gaping hole in the back here. However, we're not done with the transformation. We're going to keep going. We're going to bring down that hinge piece there, and then bring those hip joints back straight down the legs and reorientate them and get the legs lined up so they can go side by side like this. And then again, using that hinge joint, that double hinge joint in the waist, you're going to close everything up onto his back. And it's all going to peg together. There's pegs and clips here between the shin plate and the forearm. And there's a couple little spots inside where things want to rest together. But there we have him in his Cybertronian armored surveillance vehicle mode. I don't see any radar dishes or anything, but you know what? Since it's armored, he's going to have the radar dishes be like inside internally, and like you can have this part open up and okay, I'm messing it up right now, but you can open up and bring the feet up, and like that can be for like exposing his satellite dish equipment, or even these could be like blaster barrels on the end, or he can launch out little minions or whatnot from the inside there. It's a thing I like to do when I'm playing around with him. Can I stand you on your butt? Oh, hey, almost. There we go. There's Film Noir. Excuse you? Are you good? Go back to your corner. You're obviously drunk. We've got Scourge. We've got Hubcap. We've got the car guys from Siege. We've got Megatron. Legit, I actually have footage for this guy. I was planning on making a video, and then I realized, oh, wait a minute. Gamer Edition is a thing. He has to wait till I get the Gamer Edition. And he will. I have other Megatrons to review, though. Let me go ahead and get him out of the way for a moment, and we'll bring in the other sound waves. Okay, so we've got the Transformers Prime, RID, Soundwave, and the Beast Hunters Soundwave. Give me a moment. We've got the War for Cybertron Soundwave. We've got the Transformers RID 2015 Soundwave. We've got the War for Cybertron Siege Soundwave. We've got Bumblebee Movie Soundwave, looking like a flying disc. And we've got Kingdom Wars Core Soundwave. I do have intentions on getting the other proper cassette Soundwave, but that thing's kind of pricey right now, so I'll probably end up getting the Shattered Glass version. But that will have to wait. Let's go ahead and get these guys off the table and continue with the video. So, this Soundwave is obviously a very unique take on him. He's Cybertronian, so he's got that excuse to be like, what is he supposed to be? But he makes for a really good armored up little, you know, multi-purpose vehicle thing. I'm like, yeah, he ain't gonna go off-roading. I mean, maybe he can with his, can extend down these wheels, and maybe he can work his way across some rough terrain. I like they did all these little glowing bits, kind of. That's all paint, but it's made to look like it's glowing. And there is translucent plastic. There's a translucent plastic here for his chest plate, but the only weight I believe it's bearing is itself. That is a separate little, yeah, you can even see in there, there's no weight being pushed down on that clear plastic thing, and the weapons are made out of clear plastic. But again, there's no bendy pushing force going on. I like it. He looks good with other Cybertronian vehicles. You can tell, you know what? Yeah, it's Soundwave. Why? Because he's got the big old dish thing in his, he's got the big old box thing on the front. That's like his thing. I'm not sure what he's going for, but I think because he's a little bit older, and also because the new Gamer Edition stuff is coming out, he's got the cool claws up on the front that you can play around with and stuff. He's a warthog. It's a warthog. You see these tusks? That was a red versus blue reference, in case you guys didn't know. Go check that out. That's a good show. Where was I? He was originally like $10, $12 back when I got him in 2009. In box, I could see him easily going for like $40 or $50. Complete loose, I really wouldn't spend more than $25 on him. He's a good figure. He holds up incredibly well. but like I think he's only about he holds up well to modern day deluxes. So yeah, if you get him loose, be willing to pay modern day deluxe prices around $25 to $30 shipped. But in the box, yeah, 40 to 50 because he'd be all nice and mint and crispy. Yeah, I am gonna stop babbling here, and I am going to. What is that? I'm going to stop. Thank you guys for watching. I'm Colwen. This has been Transformers Generations War for Cybertron Deluxe Class Soundwave. No, I don't have the Voyager. No, I don't plan on getting the Voyager. Sorry if you're looking forward to seeing that, but there's guys that reviewed that elsewhere. All around, it's a really fun, good figure. Go check it out. See if you're okay with the prices that they're asking for, and get one of your own. Thank you for watching.